Hey everyone, it's your professional sarcastic man in Secret of Attention, Oz Chris here with a review of Hawkman number 2. Yes, Hawkman number 2, another great, so far, it's been great series with the very beautiful Sajik cover. I definitely, if Sajik's going to be doing the variants for all of Hawkman, I'm 100%, I love his art style is great, but apart from the art style, let's get onto the actual story. So it starts off with another. It starts off with a flashback with Hawkman's first life, Prince Khufu with Chayara or Shayara, I think it's supposed to be pronounced, and him hypothesizing that the ship that gave them the nth medal wasn't a coincidence, that it was actually there for help against these giant bird-like aliens, and he was preparing them. But of course, Carter doesn't remember all of it, and he just reminisces about his previous life. So regardless of who he was, he always had that hawk symbol with him as the Silent Knight, as the Nighthawk, and as the Birdman. Well, Birdman, obviously. But he goes to the kingdom of... he goes to the British Museum where, coincidentally, is his own relics from his past are there. And there he is accidentally sent back in time. Somehow he's sent back in time. And he meets himself. He meets Prince Khufu. Thing is, he can't communicate with him because he's speaking Egyptian, and Carter doesn't really remember Egyptian, or I think he knows a lot of languages, so it's going to be quite some time for him to try and communicate. But he eventually is able to by mentioning Calmaran. I'm not sure what Calmaran is, unless it's something in like part of the Hawkman lore or history or the comics, but it's able to get Prince Khufu to stop, and he realizes that during their struggle there's a hidden compartment in the temple that he's made. So when he is brought back to the present, he realizes that he's left himself a map to find, and more clues to his history and what is coming out. That's it. It was actually, I didn't expect this review for it to be that short, but mainly because I got another one. This is going to be a double review for something, but I definitely liked it. It's a bit, my only gripe is that it's a bit wordy. Like, there's a lot of, I know Robert Venditti. I know sometimes he can, but like this, I will say it definitely was a bit, there's a lot of dialogue compared to the last issue. It dies down around the flashback stuff. I mean, going back in time, which is a bit obvious because you can't really have a proper conversation with one person speaking English, the other one speaking Egyptian. So, of course, but I think modern day stuff is just to set up, like, I'm thinking of my past, kind of my relationship to who this woman is, and then speaking with the curator, I think he is. Yes, but it's not bad. I definitely enjoyed it. Hawkman, definitely soaring straight up. He is. I'm definitely enjoying Hawkman, and like I said, the Sajik covers absolutely beautiful. And segueing into that, another one that had a Sajik cover is Titans number 23. And unlike Hawkman, which I like, Titans, I wasn't really impressed with Titans. I like Dan Abnett's work, but with Titans, I don't know. It felt kind of meh. It was an okay issue. Like there wasn't not anything outstanding with it. So they're dealing with the source wall releasing was it like meta some kind of genetic kind of wave that's turning people into kind of metahumans, giving them abilities, and then dealing with that. And pretty much them dealing with someone who has gotten abilities, but he is unable to contain them. He wants to try and be a hero, but it isn't working out for him. But no, all well and done, it works. But it turns out the old guy that is supposedly being harassed was the real villain all along, and they are able to defeat him. But like I said, I thought it was pretty meh, and they're trying to set up this rivalry between, or conflict between, Miss Martian and Nightwing. Not sure why, and the other thing, like, they're all supposed to be linked. Miss Martian links all of them, so it's easier for the team to work alongside each other while not actually being near each other. It's an interesting concept. It's just a lot of the times it just I really didn't care for it. Like, there's a few moments where it's just like, where is it? Like this part. This is only here just to set up like the conflict. I didn't really care for that. This one, and plus this just like since the source wall fell, these events have only been getting worse. You need me out there. Martian Man put me here for. We already know that the source wall fell. Everything is because of this. The source wall caused everything. You know? Bendis being on Superman. Source wall. Batman not getting married. Source wall. The reason why Marvel is very terrible at the moment. Source wall. But while most of the dialogue is okay, I do like the art to a degree, but sometimes like the faces changes. Like sometimes Donna's face is it's probably just angling wise, it looks, sometimes the faces look different and weird, but it's an okay, it's a meh okay issue. I thought the Titan specials that led into it, I thought was better done, but that's just my opinion on that one. But so Hawkman definitely enjoyed. Titans was okay. That's it for my review. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on Twitter, check out my previous videos, and I'll see you all next time.